What if I told you the most powerful manifestation secrets have nothing to do with hoping, wishing, or waiting for the universe to deliver? What if they're not mystical, but psychological? For decades, a spiritual teacher named Neville Goddard taught principles that sound like magic. But when you look closer, they reveal a profound understanding of how the human mind actually works. Most people either dismiss his ideas or don't understand what's actually happening behind the scenes. And once you do, you stop wishing, and you start using your mind on purpose. Welcome to the Innova Evolution Project. Let's break this down in a simple way. Neville Goddard's core idea is simple. Your own consciousness is the only reality. Sounds powerful, but what does that actually mean? It doesn't mean the world isn't real. It means the world you experience is a direct reflection of your internal state. Your brain is constantly filtering reality based on what you believe to be true. His teachings weren't about attracting things. They were about becoming the person who already has them. Today, we're breaking down 7 of his most timeless principles. Once you understand them, you stop reacting to life and you start directing it. Secret number 1, imagination creates reality. The first principle is the foundation. Imagination creates reality. Most people dismiss imagination as daydreaming, a fantasy, but that's a misunderstanding of what's actually happening. In a practical sense, your imagination is the workshop of reality. It's where you build the blueprint. When you vividly imagine a goal, you're not just thinking about it, you're creating new neural pathways. This is called neuroplasticity. You're teaching your brain what to look for. Your brain has a built-in filter called the reticular activating system. Its job is to decide what's important. When you consistently focus your imagination on a specific outcome, your brain begins highlighting different information in your environment that aligns with that reality. It's not mystical, it's selective attention. The application here isn't just to think of your desire, it's to think from it. Spend time feeling what it's like to already be there. This isn't fantasy. It's the real work of creation. Secret number 2. The feeling is the secret. This leads us to the second principle. The feeling is the secret. Why do so many people visualize and nothing happens? It's because a thought without emotion is just a passing idea. It has no weight. It doesn't signal to your brain that it's important. Now let's go deeper. When you clearly imagine a goal and connect to it emotionally, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine fuels motivation. It increases focus. It pushes you toward action. The feeling is what tells your nervous system, this is important, move toward this. As you visualize, the key is to immerse yourself in the emotion of the outcome. If you desire confidence, feel the calm certainty of it. If you desire success, feel the satisfaction and accomplishment. That feeling is the fuel. It's the bridge between the internal blueprint and the external result. Secret number 3, live in the end. The third principle is maybe his most famous. Live in the end. Here's the common mistake. Someone sets a goal, and then they spend all their time looking outside for signs that it's working. This searching reinforces the feeling that they don't have it yet. It keeps them in a state of lack and limitation. Living in the end means you mentally inhabit the reality where your wish is already fulfilled. You stop thinking of your goal and start thinking from it. This is about identity. Repeated thoughts turn into beliefs. Beliefs shape identity. And identity drives behavior. The application is simple but profound. Before you sleep, in that relaxed, drowsy state, construct a short scene that implies your goal is already a fact. A friend congratulating you, performing an action you'd only do after you succeed. You loop this scene until it feels natural. You're rewiring your identity at the subconscious level. Same world, different internal programming. Secret number 4. Your inner conversations shape reality. Now let's go deeper. The fourth principle is understanding that your inner conversations are constantly shaping your reality. Most people try to be positive for a few minutes a day, but for the other 23 hours, their internal dialogue is running on a loop of doubt, criticism, and worry. Your habitual inner talk is the program your brain is running. It dictates your focus, your emotional state, and your actions. That's the real chain reaction. The key here is to become the guardian of your own mind. When you notice a negative inner conversation, don't fight it, just revise it. Change the script to one you would have if your goal were already a reality. You're strengthening new neural pathways, building a new internal pattern, and patterns create outcomes. Secret number 5. Assumption hardens into fact. This brings us to a powerful idea. Assumption hardens into fact. Most people wait for outside proof before they allow themselves to believe something. They want to see the evidence, and then they'll feel it. Neville taught the opposite. You must assume the reality of your desire first, without any evidence. He taught that an assumption, even if it seems false, will harden into fact if you persist in it. This is neuroplasticity in action. By consistently assuming the feeling and identity of your wish fulfilled, you are literally rewiring your brain to operate from that new reality. Your behavior reflects it, your focus changes, your decisions shift, and the world begins to mirror your sustained assumption. Secret number 6. Revision changes the future. There's another important layer to this. The 6th principle is called revision. Many of us feel trapped by past events or failures. We believe they define our future, but the past doesn't exist anywhere except in your memory, in your imagination. And because it exists there, its effect can be changed. By revising a past event, you neutralize its emotional charge and change its effect on your present behavior. Here's something you can apply immediately. At the end of the day, review the events. If any moment didn't go the way you wanted, replay it in your mind, but change the script. Revise it to be exactly as you wished it had happened. Feel the feelings of that revised outcome. You're not denying what happened. You're changing its meaning and reprogramming your emotional response to it. You're taking back control of your own narrative. Secret number 7. Persistence is loyalty to your vision. The final principle ties it all together: persistence. This is the biggest reason people give up. They try a technique for a few days, see no immediate change in their external world, and conclude it doesn't work. The truth is, your only job is to remain loyal to your inner vision, regardless of what your senses are telling you in the moment. This isn't about blind faith. It's about conditioning your mind. You are building new internal patterns. You're strengthening new neural pathways. That takes repetition. If doubt creeps in, you don't fight it. You simply return to your assumption. You return to the feeling of a wish fulfilled. Persistence is what makes the internal shift permanent. So all 7 of these principles point to one powerful truth. It's not about controlling the universe. It's about conditioning your mind. When you condition your mind intentionally, you stop reacting to life and you start directing it. Your job is not to chase your desires, but to embody the version of yourself who already has them. The world isn't something to conquer. It's a mirror waiting for you to decide what it reflects. If this message resonated with you, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. This is where we break down manifestation and personal development in a way that's simple, practical, and powerful. And if you're serious about applying this, click the link in the description and grab my short free manifestation guide. It will walk you step by step through the foundational principles so you can start shifting your mindset immediately. Don't just watch, implement. Your imagination is powerful. Your identity is flexible. Your reality is not fixed. This is your time. Until next time, let's continue to evolve.